Hi, Simon here from HobbyKing.com. Today I want to show you a new range of quads that we have. It's the Diatone Crusader range. And we've got these in 3 different varieties: 225mm, so it's your 6-inch or 5-inch setup, 165mm wheelbase, which is your 4-inch setup, and then 130mm little baby, which is your little 3-inch setup. The main frame of these is 4mm carbon fibre, beautifully well constructed and very rigid. Let me first just talk about the power distribution board that's included in the quads. As you can see, the ESC wires you can clearly get to without taking the whole quad apart. So if you need to replace the ESC on these things or upgrade them, things like that, you can get to the wires without taking the whole quad apart. Also, there's 2 outputs. There's a 5-volt and a 12-volt output. 2 amp outputs on that power distribution board for running all sorts of gear. Low voltage alarm as well. The other thing I want to talk about is the VTXs on this. Now the VTXs is a stackable VTX, so it mounts onto your 30.5mm pod stack, keeps the pod quite low. We also will be selling these in 2 different varieties. You'll see here we've got the 25mW VTX and also the 200mW VTX. With the VTX on the back here, you can just see a little selectable switch here. So with a long press on the little button here, we'll change the band, and then quick presses will change the channel. So very easy to get onto the right band and right channel when you're out racing and things like that. The flight controller is an AIS32 in a thin design. That's a Revo 6 board. The motors on these, for the 225mm wheelbase frame, it's a 2206 2000 kV. On the 165mm, it's a 2204 2300 kV, and on the 130mm quad, it's a 1306 3100 kV. Also on the quad already installed is the FPV gear. This is literally just a plug and play scenario. So when these things come shipped, and I'll just show you one that's just fresh out of the box. You see you've got your antenna there and the quad, and then all you've got to do is just literally attach the pod. You take off these aluminium bulkheads here and attach this pod straight to it. Some cables that come included, just plug straight in and you're all good to go, ready for receiver and ready to go up into the air. The ESCs that it comes with is Bill Heli 20 amp ESCs. The camera there, it's a Carry 800 TVL FPV camera, and on the back of the camera is actually a switch which you can change this from PAL or to NTSC. On the back there you can see a little LED light panel to light up the skies, and on the front of this is a little dip switch configuration where you can actually just change the colour of the LEDs. Also included is the motor protection / landing gear. These simply just bolt on. You can replace those motor screws and just bolt those on. It will give your motors a little bit of extra protection. Also included some prop adapters, 2 instruction manuals, one for the quad and one for the VTX, battery strap, your cables to connect up your flight controllers, and the other cables to plug in all your FPV gear, and also a set of props. So that's basically it. If you want to know any more details about the quads that we have here, the products will be linked in the product description down below. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, and until next time, see you later.